standoff on the campus of San Diego High School that we've been following since last night has finally come to an end with the suspect dead, shot by police. The man and a woman who was with him were barricaded in a dumpster for hours. ABC 10 News anchor Mary McKenzie explains this was not the peaceful resolution police were hoping for.
Police had hoped Christopher Marquez would surrender peacefully, but lethal force had been authorized hours before. Unfortunately, they felt they needed it. Marquez dying here at the scene at San Diego High School, shot by two SWAT officers who feared for the safety of the woman who was in that dumpster with Marquez for hours overnight. San Diego police saying she had tried to escape several times through the night, but that he pulled her back in each time until just before 9 o'clock this morning.
She began screaming and begging for the male not to shoot her and not to do this. Two officers saw the male push the female towards the ground, and they could see a rifle being brought up, prompting them both to fire their weapons.
Marquez died at the scene. The woman was not hurt, but this was a nearly 12-hour standoff and chase that started around 8 last night. National City Police telling us this morning they believe the woman was driving the car. They spotted Marquez riding as a passenger last night, tried to pull them over, but they took off, leading a high-speed chase from near the sports arena through the Nimitz area in West Point Loma. 3 separate times, they say, Marquez fired at their officers. The third time was here at San Diego High School and in between the City College when officers were able to fire back. Marquez and the woman ran, jumping into the dumpster on the high school campus. Marquez had at least one handgun and a rifle. At one point, police say he surrendered a handgun, but there was concern about what might happen at the scene. Negotiators were brought in, a huge perimeter set up, and SWAT swarming the school campuses in fear that this was a man who showed brazen disregard for life, having shot at officers several times overnight with a long, violent criminal history wanted by several departments, including for attempted murder. And they tried for hours to negotiate with Marquez, but as the situation escalated, ultimately the SWAT officers, with a view from above that dumpster, taking the shots that killed Marquez and bringing this standoff to an end. Reporting downtown, Mary McKenzie, ABC 10 News.